Well, welcome back. It's definitely a warm and windy one out there.
Yeah, all you have to do is step outside and see your hair going all over the place. Well, meteorologist Hannah Gard has a look at your Weather Authority forecast, and she experienced that wind today.
I did. I left briefly for lunch earlier, and my hair went everywhere. I had to brush it out again. It is very blustery. You can see just how fast those clouds are moving across the sky, and we have some low cloud cover moving in now that we weren't seeing through the midday hours. Now we're starting to see that cloud cover gathering and the sun is going down. So that's going to help with those temperatures. It already is. We're now in those high 70s for most of us. Slidell still in the 80s. Earlier, many of us were reaching into those low 80s, but winds sustained 20 miles per hour from the south. We're gusting at 37 right now, and some areas have seen even gustier conditions. You can see those clouds trailing very quickly up to the north. Here comes that little low cloud deck starting to move in from the west. So we are going to see that, but all of this is part of this really strong low pressure system moving across the plains right now up into the Midwest. We're seeing a lot of snowfall on the back end, but this little tail there, and we have some rain up to the north, is what's bringing us all of that cloud cover, and that wind is funneling into that system. So that's why it's so blustery out there, but we're seeing wind gusts over 45 miles per hour at the lakefront. We actually got another recording of a wind gust nearly 50 miles per hour out there. So it is very windy. We've been seeing that throughout the day. It is going to start to taper off into the evening, though. Once that sun goes down and that system moves a bit more to the east of us, things will start to lighten up into the morning, really feeling quite nice. We will still have a bit of a breeze tomorrow, but it's not going to be anywhere near as windy as we were today. Still feeling nice and warm, though. So that wind advisory is still in effect through this evening. We could still see some wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour or even more than that as we go into these late afternoon hours. Now, the evening, we will start to cool off back down into the low 70s. Still feeling pretty nice, though. Those winds will taper off, but because those winds get so light by the morning hours, we could see some fog out there, especially in the coastal areas. So all of these areas in purple along the Mississippi coast there and all of southeastern Louisiana, including the lake and the metro, we could see some fog forming by tomorrow morning. We have a lot of humidity in the area, and it's been very warm. For Mardi Gras yesterday, we actually tied that record high. 83 degrees 2 other years. We also hit 83. But in the last 5 years, we recorded our coldest Mardi Gras on record, 33 degrees in 2021. Woo, very chilly there. Now, we hit 83 yesterday, so much warmer. That was all in the last 5 years. But we are going to see this warming trend continue. Tomorrow, we could hit record high temperatures, 84 degrees. Same with Friday and Saturday. All of those records could topple. We are sitting in the low 80s for those record highs, so we might get a stretch of record temperatures here. So here's that low pressure system we're tracking. It's kind of falling apart the farther it gets to the east, especially with this rainfall across western Louisiana there. But we are seeing some tornadic activity over there in parts of Illinois and a lot of snow up to the north. We have this other low pressure system over Colorado too, so very active to the north of us. But this high pressure over Florida is making it just high and dry here. So we're not going to see too much. Those winds taper off. We could get some moisture to the north around that high, all going clockwise, but we're a little bit too far south to get any of that. I think we'll get a lot of sun tomorrow. Could see some cloud cover, and it will get cloudy by Friday, but it's still just going to be very warm. Anyone in from out of town, we do have some problems with that winter weather up to the north. We have a lot of winter alerts. We have a tornado watch. These are very strong systems. We could pick up some significant cold. And look at this, really a tale of two seasons. Record highs across the southeast up to the north. We could see record lows by Friday morning, negative 24 degrees in Bismarck, and that's without the wind chill. So it's going to be very chilly up to the north because of an Arctic air mass trying to drop down to the south. This high, though, keeps us nice and warm. Not too much going on over the next week or so. We will see this low try to track to the east. We see a little bit of a change into Monday, Tuesday, but that is very quickly going to go away. But it could bring us a little bit of an uptick in moisture there. We'll have some lift from the upper levels. So we're giving 20% chance for rain Monday. It's really just going to be dry through this week. We'll just see a little bit of a dip in those temperatures into Tuesday in the high 70s. But ladies, we are staying in that springtime weather, even high 70s. That's still very warm for this time of year. So even pool weather. I might go to the pool tomorrow. I don't know.
It definitely feels like spring, though.
Yeah.
Does
It
not
does
feel like
feel
it's
like
still technically winter time.
But you can push the winter stuff back into the closet a little bit back.
A little
Bring
bit.
out the spring stuff. to the
Yeah,
front.
push the
Maybe
spring
shift
stuff
it out
forward.
a little bit, but not too far back.
All right, Hannah, thank you very much. A big day